So on the first day to which the players were officially back for pre-season, one outgoing has been completed already, with Josh Coburn leaving for Millwall. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and already we are talking about transfer news around the Boro. Rob Edwards has only been through the door less than a week. The players only got back to Rockcliffe today, and yet we've already seen the first departure under his tenure, and that is Josh Coburn, who has made what was, of course, a loan move last season that has been made permanent, and he has gone to Millwall on a permanent deal. And Boro have apparently, reportedly, gotten upwards of £5 million plus add-ons, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. We'll get more into the deal in a little bit and how, well, I don't want to make it seem like I think Josh Coburn's a bad player or anything, but I think we've absolutely played a blinder getting that much money for Josh Coburn. But, of course, he was on loan at Millwall last season. It is believed that there were a number of other clubs in for him, but Millwall were at the front of the queue, and that doesn't really surprise me given his loan spell. He got 5 goals last season there in 21 appearances. He's done alright at Boro throughout his career. In 23-24 he got 6 goals in 29 appearances for Boro, and did start the season really well that year as well. I think I remember him getting 2 big goals when we went and won at Watford, if I recall. He did really well at Bristol Rovers in a prior loan spell, getting 10 goals in 40 appearances there. The season prior at Boro, he got 6 in 27, of course. The most memorable Josh Coburn moment likely is, of course, the winner that he got against Tottenham in the Cup all those seasons ago.
Here's Crooks. And there is Coburn! Look at the joy!
But yeah, it's a big move for him. It's great that he finally, I think, gets a permanent move to a place where he'll play regularly. I think a place where he can really call home, and a place that suits him. I think stylistically, the direct nature of play that Millwall have, I think will suit him down to the ground. I did think that maybe there would be a chance that with Rob Edwards at times playing with two up front, in the past he has liked to have a physical presence up top alongside a smaller striker. I did think maybe there was a chance that he might get an opportunity to maybe stake a claim and play alongside Tommy Conway if Rob Edwards wanted to play with 2 strikers. That clearly is not the case. He didn't even come back to Rockcliffe. Boro basically said, get yourself straight to Millwall. So, let's have a look at an article then from Dom Shaw, who is also an absolute legend, but also one of the most reputable, if not the most reputable journalist when it comes to Boro. This is what he said on the Northern Echo. Josh Coburn has left Middlesbrough for Millwall, with the Lions smashing their transfer record to sign the striker on a permanent deal after his loan move. So not only has Millwall paid out a whopping $5 million, but this is their record signing that they've made here, which is crazy. And again, I thought maybe upwards of $4 million would be the most we'd get for Josh Coburn, but to get $5 million plus, unbelievable bit of business from Boro. It really, really is. And you could say as well, you look at other fringe players who have moved on over the last couple of seasons. You know, Isaiah Jones got moved on to Luton for $5 million. You know, if you'd have told me this time last season we'd make £10 million off Josh Coburn and Isaiah Jones, I wouldn't have believed you in a month of Sundays. So for Boro to get that amount of money on 2 fringe players who we didn't deem good enough to be in a team chasing playoffs and promotion, I think that's outstanding work from Boro's recruitment team and Kieran Scott and the likes. He then goes on to say Coburn has signed a long-term deal at the Den, and it's understood the deal is worth in excess of $5 million, including potential add-ons. Other clubs were interested in the striker, which helped to drive the fee, but Millwall were always favourites, with Coburn having enjoyed his loan spell there last season. So perhaps there was a bit of a bidding war between a number of clubs. That's what rose the fee, and in the end Millwall bid the highest, and Josh Coburn clearly made it clear that's where he wanted to go. Millwall tried to sign Coburn on a permanent deal in January, but after a deal couldn't be agreed, the Lions prioritised the capture of the 22-year-old this summer. So in January, when he was of course loaned there, I think he'd already been there all season, but they wanted to basically midway through that season make his deal permanent. Couldn't come to an agreement then. Clearly have the funds to do so now. Coburn leaves Boro having made 56 appearances after coming through the academy ranks at Rockcliffe, with Tommy Conway having enjoyed a hugely impressive first season on Teesside and Boro prioritising the signing of another striker this summer. Coburn would have likely spent next term on the fringes at the Riverside. So even though we did think maybe there was a chance he'd play alongside Tommy Conway, he wasn't in the plans to do that anyway. Boro clearly are going to look for another striker to potentially either compete with Conway or play up top alongside him. It moves on to say Steve Gallen, Millwall's Director of Football, said, "I'm absolutely thrilled that we've secured the signing of Josh Coburn. It's no secret that we've been eager to bring him in on a permanent deal. We've been long-term admirers. He's a young centre-forward with exactly the qualities we've been looking for. Josh made a significant impact for us last season, particularly the second half of the season where he really stepped up. I know he had some injury issues at the very beginning of his time at Millwall, which were unfortunate for him. He scored some crucial goals and contributed in so many other ways that were important on the pitch. This is a major signing for us and a real statement of intent. I'm delighted that he has chosen to sign for us, especially given the strong interest from elsewhere. Once again, we've broken our transfer record to make this happen, and I want to thank the chairman and the Burrowson family for their incredible support. A big thanks as well to Alex Neil, who backed us throughout to get the deal done." So there we go. Josh Coburn is officially a Millwall player, and of course will be coming up against Boro in the second game of the season. We will be talking more about the fixtures in my next video here on the YouTube channel. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. I know there were a lot of Boro fans who were big admirers of Josh Coburn as well, and I honestly feel like, given the right system, there was no reason why he couldn't be a success here. I never thought he was a fit for Carrick and the way he wanted to play, but I did think there was a chance under Rob Edwards, but that has not materialised, and he's been moved on, which is absolutely fair enough. So we'll see what Boro do with that money. Lots of money being brought in from sales, and I think there'll be more to come as well, and it'll be interesting to see who we bring in and who we pair up top with Tommy Conway. This will also help Boro out massively when it comes to the PSR as well, because he is a homegrown talent that Boro have sold, so big benefit there from the PSR side of things as well. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. If you've enjoyed the video, hit a like on the video, subscribe for more. We of course do lots of Boro content here on the channel, and I will continue to update you guys on more incomings and outgoings, giving my thoughts on loads of stuff, Rob Edwards and the likes, as we get through the summer and approach pre-season, which is now not too far away. But take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all in the next one.